don't know, man. It came out in the 90s. You might just be able to find
actual art. Yeah. I could probably find actual. Those are probably people
Power Rangers say it's good to work out.
Yeah.
Play basketball.
Play basketball.
Man. Look at that! Look at that man! Look at that Iron Man!
Oh, that's a good Iron Man. Yeah. Oh,
He is Iron Man.
He is man.
It's always amazing that was the second theme song that they had.
Yeah, it sounds like it's so good. You'd think it would be the first one. Because usually,
but you know what? You know what isn't the first? Your choice of podcast, which is this one. Hi, how are you? It's Modular Components. I'm your host, Boingo Rider. With me, as always, is these Chuckle Fucks.
I'm Boingo Rider.
I'm also Boingo Rider.
Hi, hello. We're all Boingo Rider.
We're the Boingo Brothers.
The Riders of Boing.
Boing Riders in the sky.
Okay, what is this
Is
podcast?
that a good gag? Is that a bit? Are we on the right track of comedy?
Yeah,
No.
I'd say so.
Oh, we have disappointed the second Boingo.
Oh, who's the second Boingo? Oh, Cody. Yeah. So, fellas.
I am fine.
All the fellas.
All my fellas. All right. Let's just pray out. I played Persona 3 Reload. I finally played it. Already beat it because I have no time. Actually, I do have time. That's literally the entire point of like beating the game so quick. I have all the time, so I beat it. Yeah. I finally got to play it. It was really good. It was pretty faithful to the original in terms of tone and like all that. So yeah, it was faithful. It's not gonna get any like. I'd say if you play Reload, you still get the Persona 3 experience. But they did a lot of cool like in between changes of just adding new scenarios, like specifically to hang out with the boy characters. Because previously it was all about like, okay, the social links are for special characters and the girl character. But now you get like they're not like full on social links, but they are like still like they are events and that boost your abilities. I think the term they're going for is social episodes.
That's fair if they don't want to change the overall structure and they
because the structure is still the same, but like now there's like new things to do. For lack of a better word.
How's the rebalance? Is there any rebalancing, or is it the same base mechanics and stats?
They overhauled the gameplay to make it more Persona 5. I'll say that. There's still like a lot of the same boss gimmicks. Like you still have to go like spoilers for the final boss, but not actually spoilers, just mechanical spoilers. You still have to go through all 13 of the phases for the final boss. Yeah, that's an actual thing. It's not as bad as I'm making it sound, but like
I know it's just I just love having to blatantly just describe SMT stuff like that. It's just like, oh yeah, you fight a giant skeleton matador.
Yeah, and he's one of the most OP
He's one of the hardest bosses you will ever face.
Yeah.
And he's just a goofy
actually,
skeleton.
I've been on an RPG kick between Persona and Final Fantasy 16 that I actually went on and beat the original Final Fantasy. I'll talk more about that later. We'll talk about Persona for now. But like, yeah, as Persona 3 is one of my favorite games, and it's already one of my new versions of my new favorite version of one of my favorite games.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm glad it exists, and I'm glad it's already the fastest selling game in Atlas history. If only Sega didn't lay off the localization team that helped make the game accessible to like so many people, but that's besides the point.
Why can't it be Shin Megami Tensei?
I like honestly, I do wish Shin Megami Tensei 5 appealed to more people. Like, even because apparently it didn't even appeal to SMT fans, which is weird because I'm like, I thought you guys like that.
Which is doubly weird because it's basically, hey, we're doing 3 again. You know, the game you all love?
Yeah.
We're doing 3, but better.
Not better. Maybe I wouldn't say better.
Yeah, we're doing 3, but modern.
Yeah, and it's like they hated him for what he spoke.
I don't know. I mean, and there is an idea, if I remember right. I still haven't beaten 5. I need to get through it some more. That if 3 is very much if 3 is very much you are playing a chaotic demon character, the Demi-Fiend. 5 is very much you are playing the Law opposite of that, and Law is always like the least favorite path in any Shin Megami Tensei
Yeah,
game.
and like you still have like all the alternate ending of like for the SMT5. It's just like it's like kind of like they push you towards a specific path based on your character archetype, you know?
Yeah. Speaking of games, Cody, you've been playing Helldivers, have you? Have you?
Cody?
Cody's muted.
Cody! I mean, he sent us
Oh
a
man, I
freaking
wonder how
Yu-Gi-Oh
long I've
stuff
been mute.
I don't know.
for like 5 seconds.
I'm playing Helldivers,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it good?
and it is phenomenal. They have a brand new engine. It's like all next gen. The first Helldivers was a top-down shooter, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little bit more
Like
of a
kind of like a
third-person
Robotron?
perspective. No,
Not like Twin Sticky.
kind of, yeah.
But go on.
But now it's all next gen graphics.
Mhm.
But they kept the spirit of the game. They really amplified in many ways. Game's way harder.
Yeah, all the
But
promotional
it's
stuff made it go.
Yeah, it's definitely very Starship Troopers esque. Like they know how to be funny with. But there's just a lot of great detail. There's a lot of wacky shit that happens. Like they have a recoilless rifle, which is essentially like a bazooka, but the full force, like the opposite force, jets out the back at the same time that the bullet leaves. It's a real thing. And that excess jet is like lethal to people. Like you can kill people by accident. And in this game, not like it's not even that it ragdolls you. It hits you so fucking hard because they have the physics done so well and like the overall ragdoll physics that like your body will slam, like the top of your body will spin and slam into the ground real quick, and then your legs will slowly follow. There's just been like moments, like there was a moment where me and Jake got to a safe distance and shot a bomb that was like tucked into a bug that had been launched and like caught by the bug essentially. And we were like, yeah, this is a safe distance. And it was a nuke.
Jesus.
And it just fucking done. We were done. It was it. We like it killed us. Shit like that is happening. We didn't realize how interactive everything was in the game because there's a mission where you could find like a artillery gun, and you have to load it with shells, and the different areas you go in will have different kinds of shells and stuff. Like it's kind of random, because it's kind of like it's got a very like continuous war feel of like a never-ending war on these like bug planets.
Yeah.
So everything's
It
very
gave
old.
the trailers gave me the vibe of like one part Starship Troopers, one part Warhammer 40K.
Absolutely, especially with this game, it's really leaning into it because there's some robot guys that kind of look like
Patal?
Space Marines.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, but anyways, the shells that you have to load into these big guns, you could actually shoot and hit and ignite and set those off by accident. And there's a mini nuke of one of those.
So literally a lot of mechanics of hey, be careful with what you're actually fucking doing.
Yeah. There's weapons that take 2 people to man. Somebody has to like hold like the spare ammo like feeding system, and then somebody gets like a massive cannon. There's a lot of new fun stuff. Like not only is it like a game about like shooting and stuff like that, but there's just like a bunch of wacky ass physics, and everything will kill. Like it will punish you so fucking bad at every and some very like hilarious.
No,
I'm
I'm glad like things like that can get a second chance because that was what a PS3 download title, the first one.
I think so, but
I have sworn I see
it
some
might have been
PS3 physical
PS4.
copies.
It may have been PS4, but like,
but see, I never stopped playing that game.
right?
I played that game because they continuously added like little content packs and like updated the game, and like the core of what they had in the original was so fun that the gameplay loop and the procedurally generated worlds felt natural and important in the story, and you could just play it forever almost. Like it was just like a very drip fed specific type of gameplay for me with a very specific world feel.
And this is just more of the same in a different coat of paint.
Not even like that. They literally did take things and improve on them. Per sequel in every way.
That's good. I've been hearing good words about it for people who like the series. So
Yeah.
no, I haven't been playing anything. I've just been in a malaise. It's it's not a great mindset to be in right now. You know.
What do I gotta kiss to
Kiss my heart. Yo, you know what? Tomorrow is it is the quote unquote untrademarkable big game.
But the big game already happened by the time people are seeing this, boingo.
Yeah, but you know what that means? We can speculate on trailers and whatnot because there's gonna be
But they'll
some.
already be out, boingo.
Shut up, Buster.
I'm sorry. I know there's gonna be like they already showed in a couple of the trailers. Apparently, Arnold Schwarzenegger is supposed to do a thing there, which I'm like, I was tempted to at Vac with, but I'm like, no.
We'll at Zach when it actually happens.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to spoil him. He might actually watch it. Like well, not just the commercial, just the big game. I know he's not big a sports guy, but like,
Yeah. I know Deadpool 3 is probably getting a trailer thing.
yep. Oh god, I'm going to close Twitter when it happens because I know people are gonna be insufferable about it.
Yeah.
I mean, not even like I don't even care if people have opinions. They're just gonna be like insufferable about those opinions. Like I get it. We all like have our likes and dislikes about the Deadpool franchise and just Marvel right now. And I am concerned about the movie, but we don't have. I just don't want to deal with that with one of my favorite characters. You know?
Yeah. That's understandable, buddy.
It's like Deadpool's like one of my favorite Marvel characters, and it's like, oh man.
I'm just wondering if they're gonna keep blue balling us, and not have Wolverine in costume in the trailer, and they're just gonna save it for the movie.
It looks like it's gonna be his main costume for the movie.
It's gonna be memed
Like,
up anyways, so I'm excited.
Yeah.
Wasn't that
The
supposed
only
to be
thing I'm really
today?
worried about is today,
It wasn't the
tomorrow,
trailer
the big
supposed to come
game.
out
It's a
today?
Sunday. What was supposed to
I don't know,
come out today?
maybe. I haven't looked.
Bro, these fists have paint on them. He's got
Ooh.
weathering
What?
paint on his fists.
That's so out of
Iron Man
context,
does.
Cody.
This Iron
The
Man
fists have paint on them. Just out
Mark
of the
1.
Oh, Iron Man.
We know Cody's talking about the toys.
Yeah. You always playing with toys.
Why did I wait so long to buy the figure that I knew was good of my literal favorite? Sometimes I do.
Now you have it though.
I have it, and I got it on
Now
sale.
you know.
And I got a Slowpoke
And
action
no
figure
means-
for
Also, Cody earlier posted a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh toys that's shown off, and it's like, yeah, baby, I love Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh yeah, holy shit, that is fucking Mass Hero.
Yeah, they ultimate, and they even have Judai slash Jaden figures from GX.
all of those little figures. Look great though. I want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yarp. The world is a vampire.
Sure, buddy.
My
My life is like a video game.
Oh man, is that the theme song to Scott Pilgrim?
Maybe, if you.
It's an emo.
Emos. That's a funny way to describe it. Yeah.
No, I mean, was the Plum Tree Scott Pilgrim song emo?
Yeah. That's
no. Is it actually within the genre of emo?
I think it's more like indie rock or something.
Probably. I'm just getting more and more kind of
Yeah.
fun
guess,
little
like, I was
genres
talking
are
about
fun.
Yeah, I don't really care about I mean, I do care about genres. I'm just saying, like, man, I just like music good when it's good.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I feel you.
Yeah, and I was talking about Persona earlier, but that like kind of ties into something. I've been like on a big RPG kick again.
Have you gone into the Yakuza?
I haven't played Infinite Wealth yet. I haven't played Infinite Wealth yet. I played the first RPG one, 7. That was really good, and I'm really happy I took the plunge on that. But here's the thing. I need to play the other one. I need to play the new one, but I know it's gonna go on sale for dirt cheap because that's what happens with Sega RPGs.
Yeah.
So
when are they gonna make a new single player Phantasy Star game?
That would be really good.
I don't know.
I mean, if they making a bunch of revivals of their old series, why not at this point?
I mean, Phantasy Star is still going though with Phantasy Star
with
Online too. Matt, remember when game companies used to remake their games for dirt cheap, just to have them keep circulating, like on the PlayStation 2?
Or just I do collections, like the Sega Mega Sonic Mega Mix collection. Instead, now you gotta freaking go, either gotta emulate, it's a big budget remake, or they're overpriced as heck. I love the Nintendo remakes coming out. They're way too overpriced, man. Mario RPG should not be, it should not be at 50 at most.
Remember what Monkey Island says: never pay more than $20 for a computer game.
True. You know what? I failed Monkey Island. I spent spent way too much on computer games this year already.
Just for inflation, that's about like $40, which I think is that's reasonable for most games.
Yeah. $40 is pretty reasonable. That's why I was happy when Miles Morales on the PS5 launched for $50. I'm like, yeah, now all PS5 games are $70. I'm like, oh, I don't like this.
Helldivers wasn't
there's also the
Helldivers is what?
Helldivers wasn't $70.
Ooh, that's good.
Also, there's rumors that Microsoft may be leaving the console market.
Yeah, Phil Spencer said like, "Hey, I have an announcement to make soon," and I was like, "Oh, well, like when you name your console Series X, yeah, I think you're just throwing in the towel at that point."
Yeah. Plus, they're doing a big announcement thing with involving Xbox. Yeah, like not involving the Xbox team.
Yeah, apparently not even like people like it's heavily rumored, but nobody knows internally like what's going on.
Which
It's
is
just stupid.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, and I said in my server that thank God Valve released the Steam Deck, so at least there's something new going on in the market and not just closures and that kind of stuff.
Steam Deck's really been a bright spot recently, I'd say.
Especially with other computer manufacturers going like, oh, we can do something similar. Let's do something similar,
And it's like way worse, but like, yay, Steam Deck's still good,
Yeah, because you have like Asus and a couple other
like,
people.
Intel, I think, was making a Steam Deck.
I don't know about Intel.
Yeah, or like something running on it.
Yeah. The big thing is a lot of those are still running Windows operating systems while Steam is running a Linux operating system. So there's also a lot of bloat and baggage on the other ones compared to Valve's,
Yeah. Or it's like Valve is just Linux.
Yeah. An Arch-based Linux too, so.
Yeah.
Arch is a very, very I wouldn't say it's the most customizable, but it's also it's a very intense, very customizable version of Linux. Yeah, and I mean you can use your Steam Deck as a full-on desktop if you get the right cables and everything.
Yeah, like people are just using it to just emulate a bunch of like great like old school games, like freaking already Nintendo Switch games on it.
Yeah, it's powerful enough for all that kind of stuff. So
yeah. It surprised me how beefy it is. Like it can run like I think Baldur's Gate it can run, but it can run like what are some beefy games?
I know it run. I don't know if it can. No, it runs it fine. I just also know that Proton runs Street Fighter 6 fine.
Yeah, I know Street Fighter 6. Like I heard people had some issues, but I think mostly people are having like good time running Street Fighter 6 on the Steam Deck.
And I even double checked it after the whole, did they put kernel-based anti-cheat in there? And the people are still going like, no, it's working fine.
Good to hear.
So, yeah. I think it's like 89% of games just work on Steam Deck and with the Proton. Do I need to explain? No, I don't need to explain Proton. Y'all know what Proton is at this point.
It's a software that makes things run good.
It's a modification of Wine, which is Wine is not an emulator.
I know what Wine
which
is.
Basically, yeah, it lets Linux and Unix based operating systems run Windows executables. Yeah, no, I've been doing a lot of
cool when companies aren't trying to sabotage like the art of it,
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of research because I've been wanting to get a new computer, and I got a thing set up for people to help me out with that on Throne, but doing the research.
Boingo on Throne.
Support Boingo in general.
I need the money. I'm strapped for cash. Give me your money. No, I kid. Not that. I don't think Boingo's that.
I mean, my last video essay did okay, but not great.
Usually, I find like a lot of video essays these days, they take time to find an audience. They're not like successful like right off the gate.
Yeah.
Like even just statistically, I think views for a YouTube video happens not in the first week.
That's happening, but say la vie. You can't win them all. You can't do everything.
Yeah.
You can't force the hand.
Yeah, just sometimes it's like you gotta like be like I've noticed, especially with longer videos, people are like, okay, I'm putting it in my watch later. I'll watch it when I'm ready.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm proud of the last video I made. The last big guy.
Can I be honest, Boingo? I still need to watch it. I'm
That's
part of the problem.
That's fine. I mean, hey, I know Cody didn't watch it, so
Huh?
yeah. See,
Don't worry about it.
well, that's big video essay. Don't worry about it, bud.
Yeah, Boingo makes good videos.
How would you know? You don't even watch them.
I do watch them. I just don't watch. I haven't watched the recent one.
Kidding. I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm joshing you.
Joshing. Is that is that what you call?
I'm Drake belling you. I'm
No,
Drake and joshing you.
no. Wait.
Wait.
It's like that one Punisher meme that I love quoting so much.
It's a good meme.
Yeah.
It was a good, in my opinion. I think he's a.
The actor
Yeah.
seems good. It's just he wasn't given like the greatest material.
Yeah, but that's Punisher for you.
Yeah, and I wonder what like a Jason Aaron Punisher adaptation would be. You know, or just people adapting that run.
That'd be
I say that
interesting.
because that's the only run I've read.
I think piss off the most number of people you can. Do an adaptation of the Punisher where he was a henchman for heaven, killing demons with angel guns.
I remember that. I remember that story. I think a couple people mentioned it, but like, yeah, that sounds. Honestly, that's not a bad idea for the Punisher. It just needs. I just feel like you need a really like creative writer to like play with it more. You know.
Yeah.
Then again, I'm apparently like a guy who has the unpopular opinion of liking the Jason Aaron run because I mentioned I liked it on Twitter and people are like, "That's an unpopular opinion, man." And I'm okay.
Not amongst our friend group.
Yeah, we loved me. I mean, you guys really gassed it up, and I'm like, yeah, this is a good book.
Yeah. I mean, I gassed it up, and then I got Simeon into it, and then Simeon and I both gassed it up, and then you got into it.
Yeah. So comics usually work in our friend group.
Yeah. Oh buddy.
Dog. Also, Boingo, have you seen the Mortimer Mouse meme?
No, I have not.
Okay. This is gonna take some explaining. So Mortimer Mouse is a character from
I
Mickey
know
Mouse.
who Mortimer Mouse is. I watched House of Mouse.
Yeah, people are just posting like House of Mouse and Mickey Mouse Clubhouse clips of Mortimer just because of one clip where he said Pete is small. Pete was big, now he's small, and people mistook that as penis big, now he's small. I am not kidding. That's how the meme started.
At this point in time, the way memes work is a very dumb, fascinating thing.
But I love it. I love Mortimer Mouse. Like we watched the original. Me and my friends watched the original Mickey cartoon he appeared in, like from the 40s. It was really funny. You know, it's just oh man. I'm sorry, just Mortimer Mouse.
I mean, people laugh at the meme talk in Metal Gear Solid Rising Revengeance. But that's memes. That's culture. That's memes. That's how it works.
It honestly, Rising. I just love Rising a lot, and I really want to play the other Metal Gear games. Like it just people call it like, oh, that's stupid and dumb. No, Rising was on the money, guys. Rising is like it was not being stupid and dumb.
To segue there, do you think that's why Peter Griffin and him in the same time? Because he kind of looks like.
Wait, what about Peter Griffin?
Fortnite?
Kind of breaking up. Oh, in Fortnite.
Because
yeah, probably he's in there
the
for
character
memes.
from Raiden or whatever in Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Legends.
Oh, they put him in there. Yeah, no, well, they used the Metal Gear 2 design for Raiden in Fortnite.
Yeah, the Rising Revengeance and Metal. No, is it 2? Or is he cyborg?
They used 2. 2, he's a cyborg.
No, 2, he's not a cyborg. He is just a regular man.
2. No, I'm talking about 2. Yeah, I meant Rising. Point I meant to make is they used the Metal Gear 2 design instead of Rising, and some people were upset. But I am like, hey, you know, that's his original design. The good, you know, like
Metal Gear 2, good game.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 2, good game. Because Metal Gear 2 is also a good game, but it's a completely different game.
Yeah.
Jesus. Fucking Hideo Kojima's back making tactical espionage games. And he also came back and did an hour-long podcast. What a fucking legend.
He did an hour-long podcast? Where? On a Kojima Tube. Oh yeah. Yeah,
Hideo Tube on Koji Pro's YouTube
some people
channel.
said it looked like the YouTube poop logo, and I'm like, oh my god. Are we this brain rotted?
Kojima might be a fan of YouTube.
He probably is. Like knowing his take.
God damn. Just imagine Hideo Kojima sending a post out about a YouTube poop like he does a movie he really loves.
Yeah. It'd be funny. Freaking like saw this freaking Ernest Saves Christmas YouTube. I don't know why. I'm just so fascinated by Ernest Saves Christmas. I was on a podcast about it, so
Damn. You were on a podcast? Holy
not
shit.
With Ernest.
not with Ernest. Sadly, Jim
You were in a
Varney is dead.
podcast on Ernest? For real? On God?
On God, just like that. Yeah.
Straight bussin'?
I love that video, like of that Life Arrow video. I still need to see his new one on Lethal Company. Although, like,
Yeah.
I know why he titled it because his friend group is called the Shenanigans. But like, with the recent co-opting of gooning by like internet users,
That's
makes
been
me-
going on for at least a year or so now.
Yeah, but like, it's more like it's gotten a bit more intense.
Cody, are you
recently.
aware of gooning?
I honestly don't know what it
What is
means,
this
but is it not the same thing as like simp?
You're in. He hasn't.
There's more of a masturbatory context with it.
Yeah, gooning is like you're staring at someone and you're mashing.
I'm actually getting some really weird feedback on both of y'all.
Weird.
Like,
Oh
Yeah.
dang, yeah. I mean, my internet's being weird. It's been weird all week. So, wait, Boygo, can you hear me fine?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. I can hear you just fine.
Okay.
yeah, I actually can't.
Maybe
hear
just
both
Cody's
of
internet
you
being whack.
too well.
Maybe try entering and
Oh.
Maybe you
exiting.
gotta,
Cody.
exit and enter. And yeah, you can't spell podcast without scuff.
Yeah, scuff. Top 10
And you
scuff.
scuff it
Top
up.
10 scuff. I don't know why I said top 10 scuff.
Yeah, we'll just give it a second to de-scuffify.
I'm back, and I'm gayer than.
Hell yeah!
Oh my god! Hell yeah! Gay.
This time I remembered Cody is. I still feel
With the
bad about
bi
last
and
week.
bionic.
Yeah.
Oh my
baby.
god! What's the onicle?
The monocle, the bionic monocle.
If you relativistically, if I ever have a child, you would then be a bi-uncle.
Yo.
You would finally become the bionicle.
I am the bionicle.
How does that make you feel?
Fine enough. Won't fill the hole in my heart.
But you,
The laughter of your children will fill my heart, left by the plastic toy that I wish I had.
Yeah, like freaking Boygo will get children, and Bionicle will still not come back. Actually, no, that's a mean thing to say. I'm sorry, Cody. There's another
But
thing.
yeah.
I wanted. Oh yeah,
is there another thing?
I mean, I played the original Final Fantasy, and it was actually like surprisingly held up well, minus some grinding stuff. But hey, it's an old school NES RPG. Of course, it's gonna have grind. And
Does the Pixel remake still have the Peninsula of Power?
Pendant Seal of Power. I think it has most of the GBA content.
No, okay, that's not what I'm talking about. So there was actually a missed thing of the map in the original Final Fantasy, where if you go to 2 squares on a peninsula on like the beginning continent, it will spawn like super high level monsters because it's like over the line, and people called it the Peninsula of Power as a way to like a good place to grind.
Okay, here's what I did. The Pixel Remaster actually lets you like increase the amount of XP you get from enemies. I just slider up when I need to grind.
That's fair. Those the early Final Fantasies were very jank.
Yeah, but the Pixel Remaster does smooth out a lot of the jank. Like I know the NES like just straight up things didn't work in the NES game.
Oh yeah, no. Like straight up thieves were not better at running away.
Yeah,
when they're supposed to be.
My team composition was a knight, a monk, black mage, and red mage. So I went for like a very offensive build.
Yeah.
A roast beef.
Woke up this morning. I don't know why it just reminded me of the Sopranos theme.
Got some gabagool.
I'm actually like me and my friends are gonna play the Sopranos PS2 games, and I'm like very excited because it's like they always reference the Sopranos. I still have yet to see it, even though it's on high on my list. So it's like it's gonna be a really fun time. We constantly joke about Sopranos, so I'm very excited to play the PS2 game.
That's the fucking weirdest way to experience. I'm gonna play the PS2 game. I'm not gonna watch the show.
I am gonna watch. I do want to watch the show.
I
Just
know, but
PS2
I'm
game
joking.
first. Yeah, I know it's not a well reviewed game, but hey, I'm excited anyway because it's like James Gandolfini did do voice work for him.
Gandolfini.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
I even watched the first thing I saw him in was Surviving Christmas, the awful Christmas movie I mentioned on that one episode when Vac was still here. That was the same podcast where I talked about Ernest, by the way.
You talk about Ernest like every other podcast, though.
No, you know what I mean. I haven't brought up Ernest all month. I haven't all
You
year.
brought him up earlier today.
Earlier today, but not like you know what like recent.
Do we know what you mean?
Yes, know what I mean, Vern? You walked into that.
How
I'm
are
sorry.
you somehow? Nope, not gonna make that joke.
Is it like offensive?
Don't worry about. No, it's just not great. It's not a good joke. You know what? Sometimes you gotta edit your jokes while you're making them and go like, you know what? That's not a good joke. No, that's not funny.
That's not funny.
That's not funny. That's what I say to myself every time I look in the mirror. That's not funny.
Straight up, not funny. Nah, I mean you're funny actually.
Yeah.
Love yourself.
You know, sometimes
love yourself.
That's an interesting thing though. I'm gonna be slightly vulnerable here, Cody. Growing up, we were always joking. I always felt like I was the least funny. Like I wasn't as funny as everyone else. It always felt like everyone else was like able to joke more and better than I could. I felt bad about that. I've grown out of it, but like, you know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean.
And I was right. I wasn't as funny.
Bruh.
I do apologize. It is very hard to follow along. Like I'm only getting every.
Yeah, you're
Like,
kind of
it's
cutting off too, Cody.
Yeah, you're cutting. What is going on here?
I think you need to check your internet or something.
Whomst knows this.
Hey, every podcast is gonna have scuff. Which, by the way, speaking of like talking about podcasts on podcasts, Boingo, have you watched the new Versus Wolves yet?
No, I have not yet.
It's really funny. I commented something and it got like so many likes.
Aye.
Should I tell you what? I spoiled the joke that I commented.
Sure.
My wife and I play PlayStation together. I'm not telling you the context yet.
No,
Until you
I know
like watch
the
the
context.
podcast. Oh, you've watched that podcast?
No, is it Xbox related?
No, it's just like a general like YouTubers like challenging each other to like book club shenanigans podcast, which isn't a common thing, but it, you know.
Stranger has happened twice.
Yeah, because freaking they rip. I'm gonna jokingly say it. Wait, give me a second before I jokingly say it. Okay, sorry about that interruption, but so Versus Wolves is a podcast where freaking they book club. It's a book club podcast, and I'm like, they ripped off Animal Fan, but they actually didn't. Nah, they're great guys. I love Eye Patch Wolf and Wooly. They're funny fellas. But like, I'm just saying, they did what we've been doing, but better. Nah, we got to step up our game.
What game? We have no game.
EA
That's
Sports.
what you said. EA Sports. It's in the game.
Cody's the only one here who has game.
Oh, he actually has a loving girlfriend.
Jesus and Jehoshaphat fats.
Aight.
So, I don't fucking know what the fuck you want me to do. What the fuck you want me to say? Huh? You want to be funny? I can't.
Yeah.
I'm not funny.
Stop with the self-doubt today. You know, it's a mean thing to say. Never mind. I don't know. I'm sorry. That was like out of line. I'm sorry.
We'll start coloring in the line, Buster.
True.
Say the line, Bart.
Penis. God, playing an MMO on a controller, not optimal. Just gonna say it, not optimal.
What's missing about it?
What?
Like, what can make it better?
I probably could just import. I don't have a spare keyboard to use, but like I probably could import like a key.
Oh yeah, it's compatible.
Yeah, like PlayStations can use keyboards, so it's like I probably can do that, but like, I don't know. I just don't feel like doing it right now.
Damn, Buster, lazy. How lazy
so what?
can you be? How lazy is your ass?
Also, a prompt on Twitter reminded me of freaking the Martha King time travel cartoon they would show in classes.
Oh yeah, I actually owned the
cooking?
VHS of that. I owned that. I had it at home and I watched it several times.
For a laugh?
No, when I was a child.
Oh.
Purposefully.
Uh...
Do either of you remember that one puppet show of a dude who was a tooth?
Kinda.
Yes.
I know the visual, but I don't know what the name is.
Thank you.
I absolutely do.
And he had like a pet dog who was a toothbrush. What the fuck is wrong? What the fuck was up with that?
I know that the big comfy couch gave me
nightmares.
Some issues in my later life now that I have. I guess I just would never address.
Oh.
Oh, do you have a clown fetish?
Boingo.
You want that pussy?
Boingo. Yeah. What? He was on the money? What is Blub cooking?
Right on the big honk.
Oh.
It's more common than I realized, but whatever.
Yeah.
No, the internet makes everything more common.
That one Phoenix Wright, clown girl really
yeah.
awoken a lot of people to it.
Yeah. Also, she's only in the game for like one chapter, and apparently that chapter is not even that good.
Yeah, it's one case. Also, her tits aren't real. They pop.
Yeah, that's the joke.
But it's still just like, haha.
Comedy.
Everyone awakened to a fetish when she reappeared online.
Yeah, it was the moment of all time.
Yeah, things like that happen though.
True.
You know what?
I
What?
don't.
I don't
I
know.
might not ever.
Will you ever? You can never know what goes on in my fucking dumb brain. You know.
Not if we take a look at it by opening it wide open.
Bust it wide open.
Bustin',
Why Buster?
bustin'. Makes you feel good.
Feel good. Feel good. Feel good. Feel good.
Yeah.
We got to work up a fake brand campaign. Bust it wide open. Bubblegum. The
No.
best
Also,
bust
did you hear
you'll
about the
ever-
Foam Stars lore, Boingo?
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! Yes. What the fuck?
Everyone has suds from SpongeBob.
Do what?
Okay.
The suds from SpongeBob, where it's like SpongeBob.
Hold on. Different context. You need to explain it a different way. You know, Foam Stars, the Square Enix ripoff of Splatoon.
Yeah,
They came out.
I know. I played
So
it.
all the characters are regular people, but they just make soap.
They make what?
All the suds come from them. They make the suds. They make they make the foam.
Yeah, they have guns.
No, they physically make it comes from their body.
That's why I called it the suds from SpongeBob, because they.
Also, the game apparently has used AI
Alright, yeah, so I'm not
art
touching
for
that shit with
background assets.
I'm not touching that shit.
Yeah, I figured. I stopped playing it pretty fast. It's pretty bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it was on free on PS Plus this month.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have tried it, but I'm like, nah. I'm gonna talk about something I like, and also Persona brain rot. So I'm like,
They added a tactical dive to Hell Dive. Pretty fucking great. It's also funny because if you die, although sometimes that's still a better.
fascinating.
Yeah. So it just feels like it's been a kind of a slow week. Like, yeah,
I mean, like,
games
that's
came
because the
out.
Super Bowl is soon,
Yeah.
so that's what
No, you
everyone's
can't
giving
call
them.
it the Super Bowl. We don't have the rights to that. It's the big game.
Big game, some bitches, Boingo.
Damn.
Big Gabe hunts some cunt.
Yeah, yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's all about. Woohoo! I love you, Cody, but like in a platonic
don't
bro
like-
way.
I love you,
Oh,
Cody,
it's
but
like
not
the
in that way.
platonic gay
Yeah, just like full on mouth kiss.
ass to mouth.
Yeah, baby.
Oh God, we have not physically hung out in too long.
Man, yeah.
Correct.
I'd love to
It is-
like come over. So also the wait, speaking of Cody, the freaking Omega Prime got backed, so you're getting that
Oh,
funded.
I also backed it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the thing.
we know. Yeah, you backed it because you believed in the project, didn't you?
And it's just
And
a
that
cool
project-
toy, and I would love, like, I'm pretty sure people would love to see like Cody have one of the best Optimus Prime and Ultra Magnus designs.
Yeah, I really need to see how Magnus
Yeah, that'll be good. The original toy didn't
Squeeze
really
in
have
some-
much knee articulation, is what I'm hearing.
figure out some effect parts
Yeah.
because it should definitely
God, I was
I don't know. I
tempted
don't
to
know
back.
why I'm dying
I
on
don't
that
think I'll
hill.
back it. I honestly don't think I'll back it because it's just too much money to like justify right now. But I'd
Yeah.
love to see it in action. That's why I'm like, I was suggesting, hey Cody, can I come over to your house?
Ooh, the
I wonder-
Dragonfly will be here in a few months.
Ooh, you just
That's
want
the
to,
GI Joe helicopter.
Buster. You're just like one of those kids who wants to hang out with the one neighbor who has all the cool
Yeah.
toys.
Unironically,
Oh,
though.
dude, I'm-
Unironically. But also, Cody's my
I,
friend, and I want to find a chance to hang out with him. Although,
I used to have friends like that. Now it's cool to be that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, come over and play with my.
I'll play with your
don't
toy.
say it. Don't say it that way,
Well,
Cody. That's just weird.
Hey.
Me and my friends are
toy.
Maybe later. Maybe later, boy. I'm not really in the mood for that.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. Metal Queen.
Jesus Christ, Buster.
What?
I don't know.
What? Can I just not make jokes about that anymore?
I don't know. Can you?
Yeah, I can.
Are you queer enough to make queer jokes?
Yeah.
All right then. What the fuck you asking me for, buddy?
I don't know. I just like asking you things. Like I just like even if just about something Boy just has no like idea about. Like I just ask him like, "Hey Boingo, what's your opinion on this meme?" And he'd be like, "Shut up, Buster."
Shut up. Backhand. Smack.
Yeah, enough memes. We have serious business to attend. Like
I just turned
VTubing.
into the villain from fucking BioShock.
I've not played BioShock, but like that, I do
I've
have it.
watched a lore video about it recently. That's why it's on my brain.
Yeah, I do have Someone gifted me BioShock on Steam. I should really play.
You played BioShock when it came out, didn't it, Cody?
Oh God, Cody's that
Yeah,
old.
like all of them.
Yeah. Have you gone back and
what's your
tried
opinion on
Infinite?
Do
I
what,
heard
Cody?
Infinite kind of.
I like Infinite.
That's fair. I just heard it's like it's like it kind of aged the bad. Like the more people thought about it, like that's with like replays and shit.
I don't know. I think the world is still absolutely.
Yeah, and people say it's still
Music.
it's still like a really good game. It's just like some of the storytelling could be
that
a
whole
bit different.
game. Most of the music is actually from different time periods.
Yeah, isn't that like a whole plot point of a guy found the rips in the reality and just plagiarized all those songs?
Yep.
Oh, that's
a neat little bit of world building. Like the world building of those games is always cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Cody, have you tried the System Shock remake?
No, I have not.
Oh, because that's where all the Shock inspiration came from, you know.
I know.
And the remake's supposed to be pretty dang good.
Is it even out yet?
Yeah, it's been out for a while.
I thought it didn't came out because I barely heard anyone talk about it.
Yeah, it's Night Dive remake came out. Yep, System Shock on Steam came out last year.
Okay, I guess I didn't really hear anyone talk about it. That's weird. Thought that would be like a big deal.
I remember hearing some people talk about it in very positive ways. Here's the Steam page. It looks really good.
Yeah. Oh, it's only $40. Neat. Is it on consoles or?
Oh.
That might, because I mostly follow console people, so maybe that's why. Like people do play PC games around me, but it's just mostly like ports of console games.
What else? What else?
I'm very excited for the new Transformers issue this month. I don't know. I've just been craving some more Transformers and comic books. You know.
Yeah, comics have been real good.
Yeah, I have you read Ultimate Black Panther yet?
I've started, and I'm really fascinated by the idea of the cult of Moon Knight and fighting Wakanda. That's neat.
Ooh, I have not started it at all. I'm interested. I kind of want to give it a few more issues before I take the dive. But like Ultimate Spider-Man, I was hooked immediately, and I'm definitely reading Ultimate X-Men when that first issue comes out.
Oh, something cool that I saw.
What?
Okay, so you were aware of the Elder Scrolls series. So the second game in the franchise, Daggerfall, has had basically a source port to Unity, a Unity source port to make the game easily to play modern computers, fixed a lot of bugs, all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, that's good.
The guy who made it is making his own retro Elder Scrolls inspired RPG game.
Oh, that sounds heat.
And it's just like, hell yeah. People who are passionate about stuff are making cool stuff. Yeah. The funniest thing though, because I watched I've seen some stuff about the Daggerfall thing. The original release of Daggerfall back in the 90s, the whole world was flat because they accidentally didn't implement the height mapping that was in the file system.
Ooh.
There was supposed to be mountains and valleys and shit, but it didn't get implemented, and it just hadn't. But the information's been there the whole time.
See,
that's wild.
Yeah, and the Unity port does it, so that's cool. And it's free. You can just download it on like GOG.
Yeah, hopefully Bethesda doesn't get down. Or
no, it is Bethesda. It's Bethesda put it up there.
Oh,
like I think it is working with tandem with Bethesda now.
Yeah, that's heat.
I think you may have to buy Daggerfall to do it, but the Unity thing is. Hold on, let me see. Daggerfall Unity. Because it started off as like a mod thing, and I think it just became its own thing. Yeah, it was a mod, and it became a mod pack that you can just download from good old games.
Yeah, dang, Boingo using the full acronym.
The facronym.
Damn. I'll Dan Aykroyd your acronym.
Dan Aykroyd your acronym. The heck is this podcast anymore?
Oh no, it's whatever comes out of our fucking mouth.
Alright, Fluberschnatch.
How could you? How could you call me a Fluberschnatch?
It just happened.
Yeah. Oh, yo. The Incredible Machine Mega Pack for only $10.
$10.
Now I buy that for $1.
You remember the Incredible Machine?
No. I think I made Boingo sad.
No, it's a puzzle game.
Oh,
You make little
I've
Rube
never heard
Goldberg
of
machines.
This game. I've seen around where it's like, remember the good old days of computers?
Hey Cody, we played the game in nipple science class.
Nipples, moy. Oh my god! Don't show me that. I don't want.
Wasn't that also the class when you realized, oh shit, I like this annoying little fucker, and I've been stuck to you ever since.
Man, well, what a wholesome backstory.
What a wholesome
Some lad.
backstory! Annoying a person who hates my guts enough to accept my friendship.
Well, I'm here by choice.
Yeah.
I'm
love you.
here. No, 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 no. Sorry, just Sonic music. I can't help it. I'm a Sonic fan.
We know
I'm a
you're
Sonic
autistic,
fan.
Buster.
What?
What?
You're right, but you don't have to say it that way.
Buster, I am also neurodivergent. Come on.
But you're not a Sonic fan.
I'm the other kind of neurodivergent. I'm a fan of Oingo Boingo and the Talking Heads.
Well, everyone knows that. Boy, God, sorry to break it to you.
I know.
Boy, sorry, I'm getting.
Yeah. Do you think it's time? Yeah, we can wrap it up. We've been going for a while. Hey, Busto, tell the people they can find you.
Hi, I'm Buster Corp. I do videos on too many things. I recently just put out a Persona 3 social link ranking, so if you're enjoying the new Persona 3 remake, go check it out. I try to keep it as spoiler-free as possible, so hey, if you're just getting into the game, go ahead, watch the video. And also watch my other videos. I have a lot of cool videos on tokusatsu, video games, and animation, just all sorts of things I'm into. What else? Yeah, I'm also on social medias of whatever of your choosing. So go check out all my social medias in the description below.
Hell yeah. Hey, Cody, would you like to tell people where they can find you?
My name is Snowbert, the Cobert Bobert, never _ Robert.
Nice. Hey, howdy. I'm Boingo Writer. I do a variety of things on the internet. I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/Boingo Writer. And I'm on YouTube at Boingo Writer. I also am on a variety of social media platforms. Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Bluesky at Boingo Writer or Boingo_Writer. Find me where I am. This has been Modular Components, where we just hang out and fuck around for a bit. We also have other podcasts such as Analytical Fanboys, a monthly media cast where one of us picks a piece of media, we engage with it, and then we talk about it. This upcoming episode is going to be about Murder Falcon by names escaping
Daniel Warren
me.
Johnson.
Daniel Warren Johnson, thank you. So subscribe to the channel so you can see that and other upcoming podcasts. Also, as well, hey, give a like, give a comment, tell us what you thought about this episode, and support us on podcasting platforms where you can find us. Anything else anybody wants to say?
Nothing.
Fair enough. The hair enough.